telling you is that every play today has to be played with intention. Okay? This you can put on camera. Are you already getting that on camera?
Well,
The velocity craze that's out there today. I have more people telling me it's a concern, and it is. It's a concern if you're your guy's age throwing 92, 94, 96. You know why? There's only so far you can go, and eventually you're going to pop. There's a kid, I'm not going to use his name because I'm not going to disrespect the kid. There's a player who's, let's say, regionally local, okay? Regionally local, to this spot right here. And it's 100 miles an hour. 17 years old, maybe 18. Everything he does is max effort. Everything he does is violence. Everything he does is recoil. And now in his draft year, they're killing him. Most people think, well, you know what, it's 100 miles an hour, man. It's pretty good, right? It is. It's good arm. It's good arm. It don't matter if he goes 500 feet the other direction or you can't stay on the mound. Do you understand that? If you guys stay on the mound, you have no value. We're teaching you how to have value. Teach you how to execute. Most of you guys are 85 to 88. That's where you're at. You have 22 months till your draft year. 22 months from right now until somebody has a chance to call your name in the Major League Baseball, free agent, amateur, whatever we're calling it today, draft. Okay? That is a ton of time. Now, it goes fast. But you guys haven't even hit your next spurt yet. You got 3 more growth opportunities, right, before you're at your man strength. Man strength is 25 to 30. That's where you find it. 24 to 26 years old. You get your man strength. You figure out your body properly. Ask those guys back there. Don't take it from me. Ask it from them. They'll tell you. They figured their shit out at 23, 24 years old. That's when you get it. What'd you say?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay, so Jose's back there saying he's still trying to figure it out. You in the big leagues at 23?
21.
20 what?
21.
So he's 21 in the big leagues trying to figure out his body. You don't have to put all that pressure on yourself. You have to put the pressure to execute. You have to have the mental focus to go out and compete. You have to understand that where you are right now is not where you're going to finish. You are not a finished product. And you do not have to throw 90 miles an hour no matter what they sell you. Yet. You don't have to hit the ball 500 feet every swing, no matter what they sell you. There are tool markers to turn around and play this game. It's going to happen. You have to do X. You have to do Y. It's just what it is. But once the tools check, everybody's going to find their athletic equal at some point, and then it becomes about from what's the neck up and what happens with your execution. That's it. None of you guys are professional athletes yet. This room is full. It's full. None of you guys have done that yet. I promise you. The perspective I had in high school, as a 3-time high school All-American and the #1 ranked catcher in the country at one time, meant dick once I went out and played. Really played with guys on the mound looking at you like, I'm going to tear you up if you give me half a second to do it. Remember the first time I recognized what I was looking at? I was like, okay. You guys remember a guy named Brady Rajo? Brady Rajo, pitched with Diamondbacks, big leagues. Look at him. In the box. And I'm looking out at him, and the look on his face is like, and up to that point, it was never like, I was just competing. But I remember the moment I looked out and I saw it looking back at me. Everybody has that moment. You have a moment. You guys haven't hit it yet. Don't worry about it. You will. When you find your athletic equal, how you carry yourself on and off the field, how you hustle, how you compete, how you handle the moment, how you adjust pitch to pitch is what's going to separate you to get to the next level. And the next level doesn't just mean college baseball. That next level means 5 minutes from now, because yesterday's over. There's nothing you can do to get the pass back. That pitch where the umpire called before, 4 inches off the zone, get in line. Get in line. Everybody's had it. Everybody's had it. The one you chased, the slider you swung at you didn't like, or the one you didn't execute left up in the zone, move on. Move on. Because tomorrow is not promised to you. Yesterday is in the past. You have to earn tomorrow, every second. And there's nothing better in this world for me, and I know those guys feel the same, than getting paid to be part of this game. Nothing. And it's a unique fraternity. It's 1% of the 1% of the people on this planet. And so if you want to walk around and be part of one of the 1%, be part of lineage, lineage that everybody else behind you would love to kill, to do anything, walk through fire, run through walls, just to be able to be where you are right now and take that next step as a professional, then you have to earn it. You have to earn it. Because the rankings and the social media and the hashtags and the press, and we do it, we're great at it. We're great at it, Mike's great at it, Chase is great, we're great at it. Guys, that's all smoke, man. It's all fluff. That's all it is. And I'm not telling you that because I want to demean it, because it's really important in today's game to get your brand out there, to develop who you guys are in the public eye. But you still have to go prove it. The minute somebody puts their name on you, and make no mistake, if you're in this room, I put my name on you. You have to continue to prove why that's important, why that's valid, why it matters. Because here, if you take that for granted for 1 second, you will not be back. I'm quite certain I've earned my resume and I've earned my credibility. I'm quite certain on that. I know those guys have as well. And guys, I don't play with that. So if you're here, I expect your best competitiveness every day. I don't expect a hit. I don't expect a strikeout. I don't expect that. That's eyewash, man. Over 162 games or whatever the time is, or in college over 60 games, you're going to have 0 for 4. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have that stuff. You're going to have ex-teammates taking hits away from you and laughing at you when they do it. Not kidding. Happens. You have guys that you dressed with at one time, that you played with, and you'll see them on another team, and they're fighting for their family, you're fighting for yours. You guys are looking for a seat at the table. You gotta remember, every time you go in, somebody else gotta go home. Whether that's college, whether that's professional, you have a wealth of knowledge in this room. You have guys that play in the big leagues, you have guys that have literally run national teams, you have guys who have built organizations as executives and played. You have guys that have pitched in the big leagues. You have guys who have been high round draft picks and highly touted that made their way into had careers ended by injury. You have guys that have played for their country. In Anthony's case, one of 7 because he's got 7 passports. Use it. Use it. You guys wait all summer to get here, right? Right? Here is just Frisco, Texas. Here is dressing with other people that have a chance to be professionals. Here is with people that have a future in the game, provided you take it. Because from somebody who was in all those spotlights, and they were too, it's gone faster than it shows up. And the time you spend playing like that. And so you better appreciate it. Better appreciate. I will not tolerate not appreciating where you are, appreciating the moment, what it feels like to put that stuff on and get on a baseball field and compete on a daily basis. Because the one thing we had, what we don't have, what you guys have in your environment, it's different time. Yesterday's over, today is today. You guys are running around the country, you guys are with different travel teams, you guys are bouncing around different events. Cool. That's your reality. Okay? That's your reality. It's not to be knocked down, it's not to be demeaned. That's your reality. What we had when we were busy playing in our communities, while we were trying to grow and through systems, we forgot who was in the stands watching us because we knew we were good enough, they were going to be there. Whether they were physically there, watching online, or not, then reading newspapers or phone calls or whatever the case was, people were paying attention. If you can play, I promise you people will find you. We found you. And a lot of you guys in this room aren't ranked with people that rank. Because it means nothing. 0. Matter of fact, the people I talked to yesterday, the VPs and the special assistants, that's what's attractive. You know why? Because you guys have ceiling, you have upside, you have somewhere to go. If you're ranked at the top of a food chain right now, if you're in a position right this second where you're throwing 95, that's it. There's only so far you can go. Understand? So today I want you to go out there to compete. I want you to remember where you're at. I want you to hustle every single play. I want you to play each pitch like it's your last. I want you to make adjustments from yesterday because you know what? It might be your last and it might be your last day. You have to go out and fight with that because at some point it's going to be your last pitch and your last day.